Okay. You asked for a sequel, you're getting a sequel. What is going on, lads, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel, where today, following the 100,000 views we hit on our 2019 edition, I'll be bringing you the top 5 custom maps available right now in 2020. Now, before we dive into the video, I just want to mention that there are, like always, tons of awesome projects and maps to look forward to in the future from a plethora of talented individuals such as Clix's Nuketown, Danny's Water Park, and Jaybird's Leviathan, to name a few. You can expect a follow-up video to cover these blockbuster maps in the future, but for now, we're going to be diving into the best maps available to everybody at this point. One last thing to mention, any maps featured in my 2019 edition of this video will not be featured in this one, just to keep the list fresh and updated. So if you want to check out more great maps, go to last year's video in the description. With all of that out of the way, let's dive in. Kicking off this list at number 5, we have Terminal Reimagined by Logical Edits. This map brings a new twist on the classic Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer map Terminal by not just bringing it into zombies, but also redesigning the entire thing from the ground up with a new post-apocalyptic overgrown aesthetic. The lighting and visual quality of this map is A+, and it comes complete with a variety of enemies, side Easter eggs, and a full main Easter egg quest. This Custom Zombies experience also brings to the table the exciting addition of fully functional Modern Warfare 2019 weapons. Everything from the iconic M4A1 to the Desert Eagle is present and provide distinctive pack-a-punch variations between them. What I love most about this map though is that it brings forward subtle elements of nostalgia in a way that doesn't hold it back from serving as an entirely new experience. It features Panzer Soldats, Nova Crawlers, side Easter eggs referencing the Modern Warfare campaign, Valkyrie drones from Gorod Krovi, and even the bloody buildable transit shield, all in an environment that feels both familiar and brand new at the same time. There's a variety of ways to earn additional perks, the design is phenomenal, and the main quest itself boasts steps that have never been seen before and thus provide a unique feel to a truly brilliant map. Ergo, Terminal Reimagined sits comfortably in our number 5 spot on this list. Coming in at number 4, we have Alien Invasion by Danny. This map is certainly a jaw-dropper for the first-time players and offers guaranteed moments of intensity and fun, especially when being played in co-op. Huge UFOs and unexpected boss enemies coat the map in thrills and laughs that ultimately bring the core element of having fun back to the table in a fresh, straight-to-the-point approach. Alien Invasion is also another entry in this list that offers A+ visual quality alongside a main Easter egg that offers a nostalgic and worthwhile reward. Danny, the map developer, also went the extra mile in regards to map design by adding a nice level of verticality with the addition of extra details such as secret teleport locations and more. Armory-wise, we're looking at a mixture of weapons from both Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 4 in a well-balanced variety of guns for players of different playstyles. This map is definitely one I'd recommend to players who love to just dive into a map, get perked up, and have a good time. And ultimately what we have here is a map that cranks that fun level back up to where Zombies stood in its heyday, and that, in my opinion, more than warrants its spot here at number 4. Now, snatching the first podium spot in this list at number 3, we have Lissandra du Mal, French for Ashes of Evil and created by Flowing. This map makes a surprise entry into the list considering that it was literally released a week before this video goes live. I had already voice recorded this video when I first played this map live on my channel recently, but it was so unbelievably brilliant that I had to actually make adjustments to this list just to cater for it. What we have here is essentially a love child of Blood of the Dead and Verrückt, complete with garnishes from the classic custom World at War Zombies epic Clinic of Evil. This is just one of those maps that caters for both types of zombie player. The classic players who love to jump in and just get killing with no convoluted setup, and the new age players who love a good Easter egg quest. Catering for both of these player types is no simple task, but this map does a tremendous job at doing exactly that. The map impressively captures the isolated atmosphere of Verrückt, complete with the chilling soundtrack of Blood of the Dead and a host of Black Ops 4 weapons to use in both indoor and outdoor environments. What makes this map stand out further though is undoubtedly the Easter egg, and specifically one gameplay element that coexists alongside it: the ability to quite literally go into the upside down. Much like in Stranger Things, in this map you can enter an alternate world that completely changes the atmosphere, the visuals, and more. Revelations like scenery coat the skies with beautiful visuals and space debris, as you can now enter a dimension in which different gameplay elements like the Pack-a-Punch become available to you. You can even choose to stay in either dimension and switch between the two seamlessly throughout your game, each offering different features and a completely new atmosphere. Finalizing on the main quest itself, we have a variety of steps, an intense boss fight with 64 zombies spawning in at a time, and an end cutscene that must be seen to be believed. Lissandra du Mal is one of the only Zombies experiences to date that has genuinely made my jaw drop, and so it more than deserves its place here in the top 3. Moving on to number 2, we have a map that brings a setting that I and many others had been begging for since the end of World at War. But not just a section of it, rather a full-blown experience complete with a main Easter egg, a plethora of weapons, and a level of polish that simply leaves no fragment of disappointment. I am of course talking about Area 51 by Stevie Wonder 87, which is exactly what I described. Let's jump into the rundown. Weapons from various titles such as Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 4? Check. Fully functional ray gun Mark II variants from Alpha Omega? Check. An epic Easter egg quest with a unique ending? You know what I'm gonna say? Numerous side Easter egg quests? Obviously, check. A variety of indoor and outdoor environments? Yes, of course. Motherfucking alien boss zombies? You bet your ass. Flawless Treyarch-like quality and execution? Absolutely. Make no mistake, this map is incredible and is a must-play for any Zombies fan, period. Now, just before we hit up number 1, there's a nice range of honorable mentions that have to get some light, as this list was incredibly hard to make and there are many gems out there that I just have to mention briefly. So let's crack on. Jarmahan's Curse by Sphinx is an open area compact zombies map with unbelievable visual detailing, modern warfare weapons, and most notably one of the best and most dynamic boss fight sequences I've ever seen in a custom zombies map. The Damned of the Moor 2 by Alpha Thanatos was a close contender for number 5 as an offering that features all of the things you'd look for in a map. Beautiful lighting, an awesome unique layout, a main Easter egg quest, and subtle references to official fan favorites. Return to Bus Depot by Zila is a faithful yet surprisingly intriguing reimagining of, you guessed it, Bus Depot from Black Ops 2, developed by the mastermind behind the incredibly popular reimagining of Town. It comes complete with a side Easter egg to open Pack-a-Punch, a few surprises along the way, and it's ultimately perfect for a fun, casual game. Poop of the Dead, I can't believe that's the name, by Verco is a zombies map in which guns are obtained from a toilet and you're trapped literally in a cubicle with a plunger as a melee weapon. Do I really need to say more than that? Maybe I should mention the fact that it has a main Easter egg quest and a boss fight. How, you ask? Just go find out. Now on to the last couple of honorable mentions. Thanatos by Logical Edits is a dark, eerie experience taking place in a forest complete with a unique range of enemies, and it's another map offering one of the best custom boss fight sequences available. It has a huge array of perks, World War II weapons, and is ultimately a bundle of fun for you and your friends. And finally, Fort Rapture by Ray is a fun, unique, and unbelievably beautiful looking compact indoor zombies map packed with tons of unique features such as the ability to build traps and barricades, a Modern Warfare-like survival store system, and being the first custom map I've seen boasting Voyage of Despair's Kraken Wonder Weapon with elemental upgrades to match. This one is one of, if not the best, compact custom zombies maps available on the workshop. But enough with honorable mentions and on to number 1. It just had to be the map that went the extra mile on every front, despite still being in what is effectively public early access. 47 Berkeley Lane by Verco redefines the possibilities for a custom zombies experience, and believe me, that is no exaggeration. The starting area is a hub to make money before even starting by completing firing range challenges and setting up completable contracts with unique rewards alongside the ability to choose and earn your very own starting weapon. And this is all before being able to literally jump into the back of a van and be driven to the main area of the map in a cutscene. Yes, you heard me right. Just from the beginning alone, this map paints a picture of the 3 years of ongoing development that has been poured into it, and that's before even reaching round 1. 47 Berkeley Lane boasts a distinctive layout with a huge level of verticality and incredible lighting and detailing across the board, and even with all that I've mentioned already, I haven't even begun to scrape the surface of the plethora of unique elements that this map possesses. Why don't we just take a quick dive? We're dealing with a new approach and cinematic introduction to Pack-a-Punch, a new currency system, a new way of building shields, the ability to craft ammunition, remastered perk machines, extensive and exclusive weapon balancing and realistic adjustments, a fully decked out custom heads-up display, unique weapons, a new Pack-a-Punch camo, never before seen traps, fully functional stun grenades, new loot mechanics, new dig mechanics, new lethal and tactical grenades, custom characters, and there's even more. It's just one of those experiences that takes leaps and strides ahead of what people expect from custom zombies, and it actually reminds me of the kind of stuff that UGX used to pull back in the days of the World at War custom zombies era. The truth about this map is that it wasn't even supposed to be publicly available yet. The map developer has a Patreon page in which supporters got early access to this build, but unfortunately, one of those people leaked the entire map out to the public forcing Verco to release it himself early despite the main Easter egg not yet being finished and implemented. But despite not even being in its final form, however, 47 Berkeley Lane takes the #1 spot with its radical new approach to gameplay elements and the sheer level of effort and quality that shines through every single moment that you're playing it. It's a shining example of what the community can achieve, and I think it is just a perfect representation of what the peak of zombies really means. And so that concludes this video, lads, ladies, and gentlemen. As always, links to download the maps themselves alongside methods of supporting the creators can be found within the description, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, because we're all about custom zombies here on the channel, and I hope to catch you soon. Cheers.